What's up YouTube? Erod212 here with another video. So I hit the flea market recently hunting for some more books and I found some stuff. Alright, so went back to the flea market. You saw my $2 haul. I think I did great on that last video. If you haven't seen that video, I'm gonna put a link in the description so you can check that video out because it was pretty epic for me. I found some great books. And I went back and guess what? Found some more books. All these books, $2 a piece. Let me know what you guys think. I think that I did pretty well here. We'll start off with this. This is X-Men Adventures number 4. No significant meaning to it. The only reason I got that is that there were 2 books in the bag, and this book was there, X-Men Adventures number 1. And this is a pretty high-grade copy of X-Men Adventures number 1. This book has become super popular again, became a $30 book recently. So found that there. Iconic, I'll pick it up every time I see it. The Jim Lee cover there for X-Men number 11. Just, that's a classic X-Men cover right there. Part of Fatal Attractions, X-Men number 25. This is the story arc where Magneto eventually pulls out the adamantium out of Wolverine. This has got the hollow foil. Now there are 2 variants that you can search for on this. There is a black and white variant and there is a gold variant. Look for those books because they're tough to find. I've actually found them, but just know them and always be on the lookout for them, all right? Another book I'll pick up, X-Men 201, and this is the first appearance of Nathaniel Summers as a baby. Nathaniel Summers, for all of us, as we know, is Cable. So, first appearance of Cable as a baby. X-Men 205 is the origin of Lady Deathstrike. I believe she comes Lady Cyber, I believe it is in this book, but origin of Lady Deathstrike. Big antagonist for Wolverine. If you know the story arc, if you don't, read this stuff. Fun stuff. Iconic cover right here. Actually, 2 iconic covers back to back. John Romita Jr. did this for X-Men 207. I believe this is a JR cover. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it is, or the Romita cover. It's still a great one. Slash it across the whole thing. Blood on the claws. Pretty nice. And then the book that inspired video games and everything else, Jim Lee, iconic cover for Wolverine with that speed action lines coming across it. Book I hadn't seen before and didn't realize this was probably like a $15 book now. I actually looked this up, didn't know about it, but it's in some 90s goodness. But this is Felicia Hardy, Black Cat number 1. And I believe this is her first solo series. The Black Cat just keeps on getting more and more popular with this younger generation, and a lot of women cosplaying the Black Cat. So fun book. Some good Bill Tucci stuff right here, and that's She and Cyberblade. Now if you get Cyberblade She, you have the first appearance of Witchblade. So a book to be on the lookout for. Witchblade's a great book. Mystery Men Comics number 1. There's a first appearance in this. I don't recall it. But I did know that there was a first appearance here. Here's a nice little dark horse, and this is Ghost number 3. And the reason I take this is that Adam Hughes did a bunch of these covers. He did quite a few of these Ghost covers. So pretty cool. How do you pass up some Bronze Age Batman? Batman 263 with a great Riddler cover to boot. And you got that Batman, you gotta have the origin of Batman right there. Secret Origins. As a kid, I poured through these things because at that point I didn't know the origin of a lot of these characters. So they did one with the Flash. I'll remember there's a Superman one. I believe that's the next issue. And Wonder Woman. There's a Flash. There's a Green Lantern. Secret Origins was a fun read for me. Retells all of the origins of DC's greatest heroes. Secret Defenders number 1, just because this book brings me back to childhood also, and this is Batman Family. I must have read this thing a million times, but it's a giant-sized issue retailing some of the Batman stories. It's got a Man-Bat story, Alfred, and Commissioner Gordon. So pretty cool. And then from his ongoing series, Joker, when he first got his first series, Joker #1 is actually a pretty big book now. This is Joker #3, probably like a 7.5 copy, but still a nice book to have. Lady Death, gorgeous, gorgeous cover. And then J. Scott Campbell early, Jim Lee, J. Scott Campbell, Alex Gardner, Brandon Choi, just all those great Gen 13. Now this is the first ongoing series. There is a 4-part miniseries that predates this, but this is the book I believe has all of the multiple covers. There are quite a few good ones there. The best one I like is the Janet Jackson Rolling Stone recreation. That's a great, great cover. Rise of the Midnight Suns, Darkhold #1. Remember, Agatha is coming back. The book of Darkhold was playing a role into a lot of things, so never know. And also, we're getting horror. What is Agatha going to lead to, you know? Rise of the Midnight Suns, Ghost Rider and Blaze, Spirits of Vengeance, Johnny Blaze and Danny Ketch together, issue #1. Still polybagged, and all of these were still in their polybag. And then Ghost Rider 31. So 28 is the first appearance of the Midnight Suns, but it's a cameo and only 3 characters appear in it. But in this one, this is the full Midnight Suns team. This is the first full appearance of the Midnight Suns. Ghost Rider 31. So if you see it in a polybag, and they're on newsstand editions. So look for those, because I've found those out in the wild. Great John Byrne cover. Terry Austin, and that's Phoenix, The Untold Story, #1. It's a great cover. Dr. Doom Supreme, issue number, what is this? I don't even know the issue number. This is a Doctor Strange book, issue 62, but that is a badass Dr. Doom. Thor 373. What is this? It's the first appearance of that gold battle armor. It's the costume he wears in Love and Thunder. $15 book. Yeah, I'll take that. Mighty Thor 451. Blood Axe. And this is an homage to 337. Pretty cool. Issue 51 of Green Lantern. This is the first Kyle Rayner on cover. Issue number 50 of Green Lantern, which is the first Parallax, when Green Lantern becomes Parallax, and first Kyle Rayner as Green Lantern. And the iconic issue number 48. Love that cover, man. And that's the first appearance of Kyle Rayner. Undervalued book at this time. Trust me on this one. Of all the Green Lanterns, this one right now, Jessica Cruz, are the 2 most affordable, and one you might want to be scooping up. Pretty good book. But yeah, that's it. That's all the books. Let me know what you guys think. I think this was excellent $2 haul. Can't beat stuff like that. December 10th, there's a comic show in the Bronx again. So go check it out, because my man Lone Wolf is running another spectacular show. New venue, bigger venue, with a parking lot, so that makes it a lot easier for people to come down to. December 10th, up in the Bronx. Come check it out. It's the WinterCon, I believe they're calling it now. It should be a lot of fun. You're going to have guys like Streetside Anthony and Lone Wolf Comics and a bunch of other vendors. They usually have artists there. Guys that don't sell at other shows sell there. So always a fun time to go there, check out new vendors. And I think there's an after party afterwards even so. Might want to go check that out. But that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out these videos here, because there's some great content here. Until the next one, peace.